This is Sunlake tight end Jonathan Wallace, class of 2021. I'm Vaughn Sixbury, and I'm talking with him today about himself, his upcoming junior season, and so on. So, first, give us a little insight in regards to you and your football background.
I've been playing football since I was about 8 years old. I grew up playing in the local league in my town called for the Sunlakes Gators. In middle school I went to Rushi. I played ball in 7th and 8th grade there, and now I'm at Sunlake, and I've been on varsity since I was a freshman, playing tight end and defenseman.
Okay. And so this season, what are you looking to prove, / accomplish the most this upcoming year after closing out this past season at 4-6 and everything that you guys wrapped up?
I just really want to get the team together, and I want to make sure that everybody's playing on the same level and everybody has the same goals, and actually come out of the season with a winning season over 500. So, it's kind of tough because, with the new head coach and everything,
yeah, I was going to ask.
Got to get everybody on the same page.
Yeah, how is that coming in your guys' spring and what he brings to the table? What do you guys like? From a player's perspective.
I feel like our spring was really productive. The coach is saying a lot of things that the players are liking with new uniforms. Of course we got the new gold helmets. But Coach Hojoros is the new offensive coordinator. He's got a lot of good offensive plays. We're running a lot of no-huddle stuff, so that'll be a lot of quicker pace. More like high school football play,
Gotcha. Yeah, good. Okay, and so, what are your, main responsibilities, for Sunlake, Ben? I know you have the attributes and ability, for tight end, but where do you and how do you feel you bring the most value?
Ever since I was a freshman, I got moved up to varsity about halfway through the season to play defensive end, and that's the position I primarily played. I grew up playing outside linebacker, mostly in defensive end, and then as I've grown and matured, I've learned that I could also play tight end very well. But defensively, I feel like I bring a lot to the table, and also offensively, I'm kind of like a multi-purpose player, But I just hope that I can help the team as much as I can, with whatever I can help with, either that be offense or defense.
Right. Glad you cover, multiple facets for, the team. Definitely need guys like that. And you wear number 40, right? What does the number 40 mean to you, if not random? Any backstory on the choice?
I grew up, not mostly. I grew up with number 43. That's a number that I really like to have. But unfortunately, Sunlake doesn't have that number in their jerseys. So I couldn't really get that. But whenever I was on JV for Sunlake, I wore number 9. And we got a kid on the team now. I'm sure everybody knows of him, Xavier Johnson. I gave him number 40 for his brother. So I got number 9 again for the spring game.
I see. Okay, and how about, can you pinpoint the difference between playing Pasco County teams, compared to, neighboring county competitors and all the contenders you guys face?
Yeah, absolutely. This year, we got a lot of new opponents on our schedule with Eastlake, Sickles, and even Pinellas Park. I feel like it'll be good for us. It'll give the team some exposure, to the better players, kids with offers, kids that ball, Hillsborough County teams.
Yep.
I feel like that'll be very good for the team. You gotta play the best to be the best.
Yep. Okay, and what are your best attributes as a multi-purpose athlete? And what are you seeking to improve about your game going into your third year as a Seahawk?
Going into my third year, I really want to focus on, if I do play defense, I want to focus on finish. I want to make sure I get to the quarterback and get the sack. And even on offense, I want to make sure that I get open and catch the ball. Make good plays in the open field, have good football IQ, just make heads-up plays for my team. To be honest, for myself, I mean, I'm not really chasing offers or anything. I hope they come. And a lot of people get lost in that hype. I'm just grinding, doing me. And hopefully everything falls in place.
I think it will, man, because you got your head down and, same end goal in mind for, a collective mutual benefit. So that's all that matters, really, with the team.
Absolutely.
Okay, and, how about this past Sunday? How was your BCP experience? And, what do you feel this past BCP E7TC summer camp, other BCP camp series, and camps alike, benefit a player most who takes their athleticism and this sport seriously overall?
I feel like the BCP camp series, I feel like they provide a lot of knowledge, and the coaches, they're really good at what they do, some of the best coaches in the area. I think I've been to this past weekend was my third Big County Preps camp. I've been to the Big Men Challenge. I've been to their past skill camp. I feel like it's taught me a lot, with footwork, everything. The wide receivers coaches, they do really well with explaining and breaking everything down. I just feel like everything is like well organized and put together.
Yes, sir.
And they don't really ever leave anybody out. If anybody has a misunderstanding, they explain it and do their best to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
Yep, that's one of the best parts, and just telling guys straight, and just that honesty factor of just letting everybody know what it actually is, based on perception.
Yeah, absolutely.
With your time spent there, what has been your favorite memory or highlight in the couple years you spent at Sunlake, and what it has meant, being a Seahawk?
Mostly, the best part about being at Sunlake is the connection and bond I've grown with my teammates. We're all like brothers. I've had some great athletes I've played with, Chance Coleman, Tavon Davies. I've had some great teammates and also players that I could call my brothers. I go to war with them any day. And also the bonds that I grew with the coaches, Coach Brown and Coach Smith. They're no longer coaching anymore, but, just the tradition that Sunlake had and still has. That's probably my favorite part about it.
Okay, and how about if you could go back in time to live and, play in any football in any era, would you stay in this one, or which one would you pick?
I would probably I'd probably stay in this time, to be honest. It's a pretty good time. Everything's revolutionizing, I should say. And everything, there's a lot of great athletes in our country, in our area, to be honest.
I agree, yeah.
And I'm just trying to be one of them. I'm trying to be one of the top.
That's a good mindset to have, man. You got to always think about yourself as, bringing out the best and being the best. And so one more for you. Who's been the motivating idol, that you mold your game off of, and or, just play for?
Play for my parents, really. My parents, football all my life has really been something that I wanted to play. My parents had never, forced me to go and play football. Everything that I do, training, on field, everything, that's something that they never pushed me to do. I just do it because I want to prove to myself and prove to them that I'm going to be something, So, primarily for my parents, my sister, my family, just everybody that I love and, that everybody that supports me.
Is there a pro guy or a collegiate athlete, that you, kind of base some of your, aspects of, your game on, anything you look up to and aspire in that category?
Not really. Not really. I'm kind of unique. I like to be myself. I'm fast, physical. I'm aggressive. I guess you could compare me to any one of them that are out there.
Okay. How about away from the game? In your spare time?
I like hanging out with my friends, my teammates. I like going fishing. That's something we do a lot. We like to go out to eat together, I like hanging out with my family. my parents, even if it's just sitting at home watching movies on the couch, hang out with my sister, my girlfriend. Not too much. I'm just like a regular 16-year-old kid,
Yeah. Is there,
So I appreciate you giving the time to call me and, conduct this interview with me. I really appreciate it.
Of course, man. You earned it, and, best of luck to you and the boys this upcoming season. You got 2 of your most important years left, man, so.
Absolutely. We'll stay in touch.
All right, sounds good, man. Is there anything else that you want to, relay to the people about Sunlake, about, past and present?
Don't let the past 2 seasons that we've had, 4 and 6, don't let that fool you. We're still a winning team. We're still gonna show everybody that we have this winning tradition here at Sunlake, and it may surprise you, but just stay tuned for this fall.